Hello Evony Fam, here Al, and this video wasn't supposed to be out today. I had planned another video with an update of this account and another video for tomorrow for my K35 account, but Evony dropped an update that had very good and specific changes to some events that I think need to be talked right away, because I want you to get the most of these events. So as you can see here, we are on my mini account. In my noob account, it's still K28. I haven't been able to upgrade it to K30 because I've been upgrading another buildings, and you know, if in the early stages where most of the bosses aren't that high, it's a little bit more difficult to get resources, speed ups, and everything like that. So without further ado, let's continue to these two important events. So the first one, as you can see here in the right bottom side of the screen, here you can see this new thingy that it's popping around. And what does that thing means? If you click on it, you go directly to Alliance War part, and if you see, it's nothing new, but it's like a shortcut, so it's actually really good. But the most important thing is, all the way down you can see the auto join feature, and this feature is something that Evony has been brewing for a lot of time, because you know, Evony wants to fight against all the bots out there and everything that it's like a third-party thing that may fall into the illegal thing of the game. So Evony finally released this feature, and actually it's pretty cool. So let's explore it. If we enter here, you can see like the main screen. I'm going to be super fast and super direct with the explanation of this part. This auto join is really good. You have two options: join with one soldier or create presets. And as you can see, I am K28. I haven't been able to unlock my 6th march, and these top presets aren't your normal presets. These presets are focused on your marches available. Right now I have 5 marches, and you can create one preset for each. As you can see, I created just to make this video: one Cleopatra with one T1 horse, and Ban Chao, just to notice the difference, with also one T1 horse. I haven't bought it in this account. I bought it in my K35 because in Alliance is super active throughout all the day, and having 3 active keeps, it's kinda consuming. So I bought it there, so I know exactly how this works. So once you create all these presets, and you can create these because you have good generals that have double drops or that are fast and can go and return faster, okay? So if you have generals that have good percentage for double drops, I recommend using this. You can create these presets, and how this works: if a rally comes up, let's say Cerberus level 2, your first preset is going to launch. Once it's launched, then let's assume your alliance starts at Typhoon B17 rally boss. So your second one is going to be the one that's going to be launching, and so on. So Evony made this very good, because you can actually like decide which general you want to be out there and getting loot from different bosses. So that's really something. If we go back, you can join with one soldier, when this is a very good option when you have a low level keep and your march speed is still really slow, and your alliance is getting a lot of bosses, and you are not able to get your march back to join the next rally. How this works? Well, you join with one soldier. What does that mean? You don't have a general. So when you launch, let me join again. When your alliance launch one of the rallies, as you can see here, you join with 2 generals. You might be asking why I have Minamoto as an assistant. Well, there's some drama in this server and I'm trying to level him up as fast as I can. So I'm sending him to rallies so he can get a little bit of experience. But as you can see, in this rally, Cleopatra and Minamoto are my generals that are going to be accompanying my T1. So after I click March, both of them are going to join this rally. After they defeat Draugur, all 3 of them, my T1, Cleopatra and Minamoto, are going to return. But if my mounted conscript, if my T1 horse get wounded, my horse is going to get straight to the hospital and my generals are going to go back. So if you send a march without generals, you may be able to get wounded your troop and directly to your hospital. So that means you're going to be recovering your march right away. So that's a very good option if you have a low level keep and want to get most of the loot that your alliance is rallying. So if you have a good march speed, I don't recommend this. Just focus on your generals and double drop generals and you will be just fine. So let's get back to this part. As you can see, you can select whatever level of bosses you want. For example, Ymir. I don't like joining level 1 and level 2 Ymirs. So you can focus on level 3, 4, 5 and 6. If you click confirm, you can do this to all of this. And once you have this programmed, you just click start. And here there's an announcement that says the rally monthly card must be activated to use feature. That means you need to buy this. But how expensive is this? And for that, let's go inside our keep. So inside our keep, you will find this feature. In this case, you might have something different if you have used money in the past, but in this account I haven't used any money. First purchase, you find all these events. The monthly card is right here in the super monthly card, and you will find here different kinds of memberships. If I click here, you will find the rally monthly card. As you can see, here are everything that you can find. Also, this has a search feature. I'm not sure, I haven't tested how far you can find bosses with this, but this is also a game changer. So this is really good. It will last a month and I really recommend this because it's really something. But there are some little words in this feature that I'm going to be explaining after I join this rally again with my Minamoto. So I click auto join and I'm going to click in these details. Most of this I have already explained it to you. You can choose automatically to join rallies. You can join with single soldier. It has a priority. If you select single soldier, the game is going to have a priority with mounted, then ground, then ranged, and finally siege. So that's also very good. And of course, it's going to be selecting the lowest tier troop. So that's also a very good information. If you choose a preset, I already explained it to you, you can select and save all the presets, and Evony will be launching one by one after another. And after that, Evony will be launching the preset that is available. For example, you launch 1 and 2, and 2 returns faster than 1, it will launch 2 again, okay? So from point 4, things get a little bit tricky. It says up to 2000 stamina can be used for auto join. And as you can see here in the top part, it says remaining auto join time, stamina cost while offline today. So this feature is not everything cute and nice. This means that if you pay for this and you just leave your phone, for example, blocked, you are working, and you are not opening the game will auto rally up to 2000 stamina. Once this stamina reaches 2000, the feature won't work. But there's another catch. Let's say that you are working and you don't want this to happen. Well, you can unlock your phone, open Evony, put the phone on your bag, on your drawer, and just leave the app open. That will trigger the system to think that you are online, and this stamina cost won't go up. The remaining auto join time, that will be increasing. I think that the time is 8 hours. I'm not really sure, but it's okay. I will be testing this, and if there is some changes or you can increase this time, I will let you know in a short, so be aware of that part. So this trick, as you can see here in the sides of the video, can make you to get the most out of this thing, because you can get, for example, your account, you can put like I don't know, 5k or 9999, 9999 stamina, that's the max, and get your phone online, well, Evony online, and just join rallies. That would make you to get the most out of everything that your alliance is doing. So this is for the point 4. And point 5. Point 5 says that if you're online, the stamina cost will not increase. But what about point 6? It says whether online or offline, if your stamina is insufficient, this means that if you run out of stamina, the game automatically will go and replenish it using the items that you have in your inventory. So this is really, really good. Let's say that your alliance is ultra active, that all day is rallying big bosses, B18, B19, level 4 bosses, etc., bosses that cost a lot of stamina, and you are periodically using like 5k, 10k stamina per day. You don't need to worry, because Evony will be doing this for you. So your account, it's gonna continue joining just because you decide this. So at the end, my summary about this feature is that it's a really, really good option if you are busy throughout the day or at some points in the day. I think this is a very good idea. I think Evony has done something right. I wish that the remaining auto join time would be a little bit greater, but at the moment it's a very good feature, and it also has a very competitive value. If you saw when I entered the event to buy this thing, it was in Mexican pesos, but translated to dollars, to US dollars, this feature cost only $10. So it's actually something very, very good. So joining rallies again. And let's talk about the other event that actually did something. It was like a revamped version, and it's actually something that it's going to be really, really something. And that event, it's here in the event center, and you can see it will be crazy no joke, it will be lucky jackpot. This event had these improvements. It was an event that was actually open like max 3 days, and it was something that I don't remember anyone working for this event. It was something that was like, okay, it's just right there. I remember I need to do this. So this wasn't really a good event. But right now, this event changed. As you can see, just simply because of the duration, this becomes a good event. 8-day event where you can, well, before going to the redeem part, you have a lot of these things. You have a lot of goodies. You have privileges, medium privileges, and luxury privileges to get a lot of these other things that are actually really, really good. You also have quests that will help you increase in this part. And oh, I had something here that I haven't redeemed. And as you can see, it's not just a jackpot now, it's like a wheel. And wheels in Evony are very good. So what happened in the redeem part? As you can see, now we can redeem a big castle, a big keep. And these ones are the ones that give buffs. If I remember correctly, these two give like range buffs in city and marching, if I'm not incorrect, but don't believe me that much, I don't remember that much. Of course, to get 22k coins, you need to coin, you need to use money, or you need to be like super extra lucky. But I don't think it can be possible without coin. But what is important is if you are a low coiner, mid coiner, or a free-to-play player, you can focus on two items that this part has that are very, very important. The first one, major optional chest. As you can see, here we have subsidy generals, and all of these 4 subsidy generals are very good. So Evony is giving us an option to get these generals, not fragments, whole generals, and this way we can ascend them. Giancarlo is super good for siege. Baldwin is very, very good for siege and range. Darius, if I remember correctly, he's really, really good for ground. And Flavius Aetius is also really good for siege. So Evony is giving us more options to upgrade to ascend these generals. And next, and this is my favorite one, because for free-to-play players or low coiners, this is a game changer. And Evony added the Debuff skill book chest. And as you can see, this is the first time that we have access to these chests without coining. As you can see, I am a K28 in this account and I've been lucky, already 800. So if I repeat this a few more days, I'm going to be able to get one of those. But that will depend on your focus and what you are actually building. I will recommend you the Debuff skill book chest, because for example, I already have the coins to buy 4 of these ones, and these books don't go with your main general or with your assistant. These books go with your sub-city generals. And as you can see, I already have Flavius in this one. I was also very lucky for this one. But you can add those skill books here in the bottom, in these parts. It will be in the special part. So why the importance for this? Okay, Debuff is always going to be with you if you are solo attacking. When you attack someone solo, you will be getting your sub-cities. Well, of course, you need to have them active. And how do you know if you have them active? Well, you go to the 3 dots, subordinate city, and as you can see here in the top right part, you can see this part, all automatic fights for other cities and all except reinforcements. This means my sub-cities will be with me when I am solo attacking another castle, another keep. But for me, the most important thing is defense. One of the most unbalanced things on Evony is the absurdly powerful enemies that Evony has if they coin. And for people that is free to play, the difference between having 2k buffs and almost 5k buffs, it's absurd. So this gives us an option. And look, this isn't the ultra game changer, but let's go a little bit back to Lucky Jackpot and see what I'm talking about. If we go here and we get one enemy range troop attack, debuff level 4, you will be debuffing 15% range attack. Imagine that you have 9 sub-cities, that it's mostly the most common number after like 2 years, 1.5 years of a non-coiner. multiply this 15 times 9 and you will have a very good number just because of these books, and you can get them, well, basically for free. So for me, this is one of the most important changes in this update. So guys, this will be it for this video. I will be uploading tomorrow the video that was supposed to be for today, that it's an update on one of my accounts. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for listening to this part. Subscribe, like, and I will see you in the next video.